In this Eternal Return video, we watch Root Source Dealer, the Hart Player who is terrorizing the Korean ladder with his incredible gameplay. Luke using his own control, he's running out of time, 5 seconds on Hart, Luke goes back in and what a play by Hart! Here's the build and the build ID he's using. If you feel like the video is good, please consider subscribing. Let's get it. We've got Hart gameplay from a guy named Root Source Dealer. This guy's an absolute monster on this character. I just wanted to show you guys this gameplay. It's absolutely insane. He's gonna start with his guitar. Already has the dead battery that he's gonna use to turn it into a single coil pickup. Other than that, he's not even trying to make the dead battery yet. He's just got the option to make an oil cloth, but he's just focused on looting everything. There we're gonna see the single coil pickup. Guys, if you don't know about Hart, you can add evolution points with every guitar you build. Okay, so when you build or upgrade your guitar, you get evolution points, and he chooses to put 2 points into the passive and then 1 point into your Q. Right off the bat, going to be getting the wall. He's going to be getting that from the super strap, and by mixing that with a little bit of bamboo. Well, with white powder, sorry, not bamboo. Bamboo is what gets you the super strat. So now he's just focusing on building what he's going to need. Of course, Hart, he's building her ENAD Hart. ENAD just stands for extra normal attack damage. I know a lot of people throw that term out, and a lot of us are just like, what the hell is ENAD? And it's extra normal attack damage. So he's going to be building her with a lot of those stats. He's going to be getting it from Crusader armor, the guitar itself, Veritas Las Mia, and also going to be getting it from Laurel Wreath. Very powerful item. I think before he builds Laurel Wreath, he might go motorcycle helmet, although there's no signs of that right now. He's actually going to be getting his circlet as soon as he gets a branch. Picks up the fan, drops the fan. Picks up the piano wire, drops the piano wire. Actually does opt into a motorcycle helmet, so that's going to be his early game helmet while he doesn't have the Laurel Wreath going. Hart, just a really cool champ. So I would have probably told you this a little bit earlier in the video. I would have written it on screen, but you are going to be maxing your Q first, then your W. Your Q first, sorry, then your E, then your W, then your passive. What I wanted to say about Hart, okay, there's a Fiora here, and he uses his Q, E to kite out on her. He's charging his Q for so long, so much damage out of the Hart, and he's gonna be wrecking this Fiora just before she can get all of her passive stacks up. And that is big from our boy, Root Source Dealer. Yeah, so Hart, very, very cool character. Oh, he's engaging on the Yuki with the Q. Since he got the evolution in the Q, it gives slow. He's slowing this Yuki quite a bit. Yuki just trying to get away. Hart in hot pursuit here. He's got the D skill now. He's got the D skill, uses the D skill. Does he land the charm? Yes, he does. And that is going to be the kill onto the Yuki. Very, very easy. He gets a Bucephalus. Well, he throws the Bucephalus away and instantly into the white rhinos. He might still want to be building the feather boots, which is a normal part of the Hart build. Feather boots does well to counteract the lack of movement speed or the decrease on movement speed that you get for building Crusader's armor. So yeah, like I expected, he's going to be building the boots, and as soon as he gets some leather, I presume, yeah, as soon as he gets some leather, he's going to be able to make the feather boots. He's also got a cell phone done. He's going to be building radar going to help him increase his attack speed stat and his defense. So he finishes the feather boots and instantly opts for them. So he prefers the attack speed and movement speed over the healing reduction that you get from those white rhinos. So there, he's going to be building the vital sign sensor, and he's going to need some stone, actually just stone, and he's going to be able to make the radar. He had an explosive start already, just uses Hart so well. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this already. I'm a little bit scatterbrained, but you max your Q and your E first on Hart, and that's primarily what you max, right? You don't put points into anything else for the first 12 levels, except for your ultimate, but you're taking points into your Q, your E. Your weapon skill doesn't influence it, so always with your weapon skill, and then your ult as well. But other than that, W and your passive you only get after level 12 when you're done maxing everything else. Gonna be finding a ward in this bush. He sees a Luke in the other area. Just gonna be chilling though, farming up. Oh, he's not gonna be challenged for the Tree of Life, which means he gets to build True Samidi Fire. Got the lighters too already. So there's Powder of Life, True Samidi Fire going to be coming through. He's already got the Circlet, which means Laurel Wreath, which is an absolute monster of an item. Just gives you all the stats you need. It gives you that ENAD stat that is so great on her. SP plus HP regen. Just a very big powerhouse of an item. So now she's going to be porting to Tempo to finish the Veritas Laxmia. She needs 2 items from there. It's the Buddha Scripture and the Monk's Robe. It's going to build into a Buddha Sarira, that item. And then once she builds that, it's going to mix with the Saint's Relic. And that's what's going to give Hart her Vertex Laxmia, another EN stat. So he gets the Vertex Laxmia online, and now he is pretty stacked. The boy's got a lot of items that he needed, and I don't think he's going to be slowing down. Probably going to be getting potatoes here. Yeah, potatoes, and then he's going to find some heated stone, as in just some normal stone. He's going to heat it up. There's the stone he's going to need right there in the corner. Going to be getting rid of this ward as well. Opts not to take the stone. Interesting, because he could have just built his baked potatoes right there. Not in a rush. Really just farming the map, just being efficient. He's doing that MAMP philosophy, meaningful actions per minute, guys. That's what I'm about. So basically MAMP, meaningful actions per minute. You're hitting bats, you're hitting wolves, you're searching crates, you're searching dustbins. You're moving around the map, you're being a menace, and you're taking fights you know you can take. Meaningful actions per minute. You never just want to be lax. A lot of us, when we play, we don't know our routes and we don't know our game plan off by heart. That is what's going to make you lose a lot of games. Okay, he's going to be engaging here. Uses his EQ to slow. And now just spamming autos onto Hanwoo. Hanwoo's health bar is melting here. He's using his E to catch up. Misses out on that ability. Hanwoo trying to kite this back the other way. Gets slowed again by the next Q. He's already got his next Q up and the E to dash in. And Hanwoo just gets melted. I think the Hanwoo needed to fight that out. But really just an oppressive display from the Hart. If you watch the Hanwoo, the top ranked Hanwoo from last time, you can actually see how the last Hanwoo managed to play this out. He just had so much better stats than the Hart at the time that it didn't matter. So don't think that just because you saw Root Source Dealer right now stomp this Hanwoo, that Hanwoo is necessarily countered by Hart. It's more of a stat check, and this Hanwoo got stat checked quite badly. So now she's in pond, gonna be taking these bears, gonna be trying to find stuff like Force Core. Takes the cell phone. That's interesting. She's already got radar, and there's no point in building 2 radars. This could mean she's gonna be trying to build smart bombs. She does have some bamboo in her inventory. Takes the mouse trap, gets the spike plank. She's gonna be building smart bombs, guys. That's interesting. Okay, so definitely interested in building traps at this point in the game. 8 players left. There is an Emma running around in pond. He drops the bamboo. Oh, it's a Luke running around. No, there's a Luke and an Emma running around in that region. He spots the Luke. He wants Wick here. Oh, Luke wants Wick too. Pods into the Hart. Sees so much damage coming out. Doesn't want smoke with the Hart. And yeah, Root Source Dealer just in a great position to take everything he needs from the map. Going to be bullying Wick here. Taking a lot of time on his timer here. Doesn't want to pull her into the zone at pond. Rather just burning time on his timer. And takes the Force Core, takes the VF Blood and the health. Now will he build the remote mines with this? Hides the VF Blood there in the bore. Okay, so taking the VF Blood was to deny it. Although I'm not sure someone would have gone into that region to check for Wick. And just oppressing the bats on the map. I always feel bad for them. Okay, he's got the remote mine. And he's got some spike planks and a cell phone. Getting some heated stone going. Finally building those baked potatoes I mentioned earlier. He's pretty fast. He's pretty stacked out. Funny thing about the Hart build, a lot of you would have already noticed, but the Hart build looks so much like your standard trap ISOL build. Essentially they're building the same stats. The same stats are good on them. The extra normal attack damage, this ENAD build, it works. The only difference is the main item really, which happens to be Hart's guitar. Hart's playstyle around the console at the end is also very similar to the trap ISO. She wants zone control, and usually what's going to happen is I feel like she needs to be eliminating some of the players on the map. She needs to be hunting people down. She's very strong because late game, what's going to happen is at that console, when there's a bunch of different characters like a Han Wu or Yuki or Luke and Lennox, a bunch of these tankier characters all grouped together at that console, they are going to team this Hart very, very quickly because she's an actual threat. So Root Source Dealer will be looking to just roam around the map using his E, just search everything and make sure he's well prepared for that last region that we're going to see pretty soon. In a few minutes time. Yeah. So now just farming tempo. I love the efficiency. I love how much he's just keeping himself strong. I'm pretty sure he'll be high leveled. Now he found some gunpowder, just looking for piano wire. We'll probably end up in hotel. There's some fighting there in alley. Gonna ignore it. Yeah, goes to hotel. He's gonna be looking for piano wire. It's gonna give him dynamite to finish the smart mines he's been working on. There's an Emma who throws some Qs at him. Uses his E, just doesn't want any of that smoke and moves on from that situation. Not having it. And yeah, just oppressing the dogs on the map. Oppressing anything that breeds, really. With the power of music. You know, Hart really reminds me of Scott Pilgrim. I don't know why. It's just like a female Scott Pilgrim, really. She's got that vibe to her, guys. Finds the piano wire, dynamite gonna be coming through. And now just scrap metal for the RDX and smart bombs. Let's go. So smart bombs and remote mines here. A lot of the zones closing. School and hotel still open though. So now definitely going to be searching this. Doesn't search it. Doesn't feel the need to search the purple chest. Instead searches the green chest. And comes back. Okay. I was a little bit shocked because you would at least want to see. Doesn't want to deny the commander's armor. Maybe feels like the person won't have time to find meteorite to build cabana. Just going to be parting to alley now. Ooh, activity at alley. Yeah, Hart is gonna want fights. Definitely gonna want fights. Throws the Q. Yeah, guys, you need to be using your E to jump over walls. You can do it. Very good gap closing ability. it really makes Hart a super big threat to deal with in a fight, because trying to run away from Hart is very, very difficult. You kind of have to just go into her, and then she can kite you back twice, throwing out some Qs, wants to see what's up, using the W, the Q, and easy takes on that. Oh, by the way, your evolution on your Q is what gives you your slow. But the reason why you take it on your passive is that it gives you like an additional sound wave on each of your autos. And that's why Hart right now is doing so much damage. And it kind of scales with each evolution point that you get. So that's why the passive evolution gets maxed the most. Just going to be using the console, maintain vision here. And we are 1 minute away from what I'd call people being forced together. But for the next 1 minute, we shouldn't be seeing too much action. So I guess we can just talk about like the character Hart and how, you know what, I haven't played Hart a lot, and I at first didn't like her design, just as a character. You know, I felt like, guitar, you're hurting them with sound and music, and you know, it wasn't really my vibe. But the more I see Hart on the map, and the more I see Root Source Dealer just playing her out, the better it feels to watch a Hart Player, to be honest. It's really a character that I can see myself liking pretty soon. I know that Skaz and Piemaster actually in Lumia Mania, I posted that Lumia Mania video up. It was the invitational that happened on February 14th. They actually won the invitational using a combo between a Magnus and a Hart. So what they would do is that they would wait for players to kind of engage on them, use their massive cooldowns. So let's say like a Yuki ult, very big cooldown. And then as the Yuki ult would go off, or as the big cooldown would come out, instantly Piemaster would use Hart R, which is really, really good at just getting health back for Hart and also just disrupting the other team. And as he's using that, the other team is just grooving and dancing. There's going to be a Jackie here. Maybe we see a fight. But the other team is just dancing there, doing that weird dance animation that happens when Hart starts using her ult. And then Skaz just goes on them with the spin to win. He just spins on them, doing so much damage to them. And there's literally no way to respond to that if you're not really trying to play around it to begin with in the fight. So when you played against them, you kind of really couldn't engage on them, and they had the advantage of being able to pick which fights they wanted. If you engage too hard with your cooldowns, they're just going to do that play that I just mentioned on you and completely stomp you. Alright, there's going to be a Suichi here, also just using the console there, trying to get some vision. And Hotel will be the last region. 6 players left. Han Wu out of nowhere, getting hit by Qs though. Everyone's just trying to get in here. There's a Luke and a Jackie as well. Jackie gonna be bullied out by Hart. Hart super strong. A lot of melee characters here. They will be looking to take Root Source Dealer out. He's an actual threat. This late game is gonna be very interesting. Suichi on her, and he uses his E masterfully there. Just gets out of there in a split second. Suichi just appeared, and now we have 2 minutes before absolute madness. There's also an Emma here. Emma and Hart, big threats. Maybe they team up together. Maybe not. Suichi in the area as well. Ooh, this is tense. This is tense. Of course, you know what this is. This is final showdown time. No one wants to use any of their abilities on anyone else, or no one wants to start a full-on 100% fight, is what I'm saying, without being safe themselves. Everyone just testing each other at this point in the game. Can you dodge skill shots? Can you stay safe? If you don't stay safe and someone manages to take an unfair trade on you, they will kill you or get you low. But for the most part, no one wants fights where two people go even and chunk each other down, because then you get third-partied and you both lose. Hart's going to be maintaining vision. He's got full control over this region, which is great because he's got smart bombs and remote traps, and he's a Hart, which means zone control, very important for him. You can just see the Han Wu waiting, and he's going to bully the Han Wu out with an instant Q, not having it. Get out of my square. 40 seconds left, and Black Survival is about to be intense. Luke chasing onto the Suichi. Han Wu seems like he's also doing some stuff, maybe just farming some stuff. And the bombs are going to be coming out, the remote mines from the Hart, taking full control over the console area. This place isn't bad for your more mage-like characters like Hart, your casters. Emma and Han Wu just almost getting mashed by that bomb. Mashed up. Not messed up, mashed up. Emma going to be moving around. Now going to be playing it safer. Doesn't want to step into Hart zone. Hart has full control. Emma putting down some guillotines. Activating the bombs. Emma getting hit by that. And instantly Suichi jumping down. Hart onto Suichi. Caltrops from the Emma. Emma's so low. She's going to be going down. Hart. No, Suichi gets the kill. But Suichi going to go down now. Jackie now. And now everyone's going to be jumping onto Hart. She uses her ult. What an ultimate. And the bombs just go off hitting on Luke. But Luke not having it. They want to kill her so much. Luke using his own control. He's running out of time. 5 seconds on Hart. Luke goes back in. And what a play by Hart. Ritsu's dealer now so low that Jackie almost blew him up. Oh my goodness. And now Han Wu destroying Jackie there in the end. And Root dealer so low, kiting this out with his E. He's getting his health back pretty quickly, killing the wards as well, denying vision to the Han Wu. Han Wu moving around here, wants her dead, but the health regen coming out of Hart is crazy. The Laurel and the Veritas doing so much work. Han Wu onto her, doing so much damage now, and he's sustaining. She misses her D skill, she's in trouble. Han Wu punching her out, and the E's gonna come through, outplays the E. Root dealer might just do this. The life regen is so much for Root dealer. And the Han Wu can't keep up. His life regen not enough. And she kites this out with the E. Han Wu getting messed up with the Qs. The consistent damage coming out of Root dealer. And now Han Wu has to respect it. But so much health coming back for Hart. And that's the advantage of Laurel Wreath plus the Crusader's armor. And the Han Wu just forced to come back inside, and now Root Dealer wins that game with an oppressive end game. What was that end game, guys? He played that out of his mind. Can we just watch that again? I don't do this often, guys. I don't do this often. Can we watch this again? Oh, guys, not the fight with Han Wu. I want that specific moment. Oh, she's taking so much damage here. Suichi on her, and Suichi just doing 50% of the health. Jackie chunking her down to like 20 with the autos. Uses her ult here. And her smart bomb goes on to Luke. Luke wants her dead, uses his E onto her. And now she has to put a bomb there. Plants 2 bombs in the middle of this chaotic fight. One connects to Luke. Luke comes back, gets killed by the second bomb. The preparation, Jackie can't get the kill onto her. And all this kiting gets her out of it. Han Wu blows up the Jackie. And then, of course, we know she just kites this out and wins the game. What a match. 6 kill game out of that Hart. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your boy Loy Meets World, and I'm out. Peace.